Hello, you. Have you ever thought of the ambiguity of English? English is unusual among the world's languages in that it has just one word for you. It covers singular and plural. This can create confusion even among native speakers talking to each other. If, for example, you're in a group of people and someone comes and says, "I want you to sing me a song," you might not know whether they mean just you singular, or your whole group. This ambiguity also affects English translations of the Bible. Here are a few examples. In John 3:7, Jesus says to Nicodemus, "You should not be surprised at my saying, 'You must be born again.'" Reading this, an English speaker could naturally think that both "yous" refer to Nicodemus. However, the Greek of this verse says, and there it is, and we have soi, singular, and humas, plural. The NIV has a footnote attached to the second "you" that says "you," plural, but how many people read the footnotes? Good News Bible says, "Do not be surprised because I tell you that you must all be born again." Here the Good News Bible adds "all" to indicate that it's plural. Further down in the same passage, John 3:11, again we have soi, singular, and hemon, a form of the plural. And this plural ending here. "Very truly I say to you, we speak of what we know and we testify to what we have seen, but still you people do not accept our testimony." So NIV says "you people," again to indicate the plural. Here's one from Luke 22:31 and 32. We go from the plural humas to the singular su. "Simon, Satan has asked to sift all of you as wheat, but I prayed for you, Simon, that your faith may not fail." So for you, Simon, indicating that it's singular. Here's an interesting thing. The NET suggests "sift you as wheat" is similar to saying "pick you apart" in English. I would say "put you through the meat grinder." 2 Timothy 4:22, "The Lord be with your spirit, grace be with you all." The NIV 1984 just said "with you," and so it's not you. The English speaker really has no indication that he's shifted from singular to plural. 1 Corinthians 3:16, "Do you not know that you are God's temple and that God's Spirit dwells in you?" This would quite likely be taken as singular, especially by individualistic modern Western people. So here the NIV says God's Spirit dwells in your midst. So that gives you the idea of the plural. In Old English, "thou" was a singular and "you" was a plural form. This is how William Tyndale used them in his translation done in the early 1500s. The King James Version also has "thou" and "you," although their use had changed a bit by their time. You can see my 5-minute evaluation of the King James Version. There's a little note there anyone can read if they want to. "You" singular and plural in the Sermon on the Mount. This is rhetorical variation. The singular has the greatest emphasis, some commentators claim. So there we have it. You can look at that one. This is just one example where it goes from the plural to the singular. Here's an interesting point. Some languages, including ones that I've helped in translation projects in Vanuatu, have singular, dual, 2 people, trio, 3 people or a small group, and plural, so 4. This gives a remarkable specificity. For example, Jesus can use "you" singular to address Peter, "you" dual to address Peter and Andrew, "you" trio to address his inner group of disciples, and "you" plural to address the crowds. Amazing.